This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes. This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the new Marvel Legends Deathlok. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Marvel Legends window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the figure at the top, and at the bottom, all the other pieces from this wave, including the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here's Deathlok out of the box. And man, this is a really dope figure. Now, I've always been somewhat of a casual fan of the Deathlok character, and I know there are multiple Deathloks, so I'm not really sure which one this is in particular supposed to be, but nevertheless, he's still a really good action figure. He is awesome, beefy, and he has great accessories, and I cannot wait to check him out with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So Deathlok does come with a decent amount of accessories. Starting off, he comes with a left arm for the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch, a Gatling gun with chain bullets, a pistol, and his backpack. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Deathlok. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Deathlok here. Now this is a pretty rad figure. Again, I'm not really sure which Deathlok this is supposed to be. I couldn't tell you because I'm a very casual fan of this character. So again, I don't know. But the figure is pretty dope. You can see this big like Gatling gun thing that he does hold two-handed, which is great. I love that thing a lot. So we can take that off here. He can really only hold it with the one hand, with that trigger finger hand, and then the second hand on this side is more just to rest it on there, but this thing is really nice and beefy. I love that a lot. Just a very good looking gun. Nice and big, nice, done in this like almost like a gunmetal black with a little bit of a bluish hue to it. Looks really good. I just love this thing so much. These do rotate right there. You can see that, those barrels, so that's pretty awesome. It has a little functionality like that. I think that's great. Now, from what I could tell, I see a lot of people really only putting this thing in through like the one side, you know, so you can see kind of inside right there of that. I don't know if you can make that out, but it doesn't look like it's meant to fit the bullets like so. But this side's also open, so I've kind of been posing it like that, so the bullets are like that. So I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but that's how I do it, so it works out pretty good. These are nice and flexible, so you can really have it either way. We also do get a sidearm right here, and a little pistol like that with some extra pouches. I love this gun right here. It can also be held in that trigger hand, and that's really nice too. It's done in that same type of gunmetal black. Really nice, really look cool. It has a scope, has the extended magazine right there. I think that's pretty awesome. So you can get that, plug that into that trigger holding hand right there, like that, and boom, that looks really cool. I love that. That's pretty awesome that we get that. I love the fact that we actually have storage for this, because I'm a big fan of any figure that has a bunch of accessories and you're able to store them on the figure itself. So pretty cool. So the sculpt itself looks really rad. I love that head sculpt. That just looks fantastic. The silver done throughout this entire figure is very well done. That looks so cool. Got that nice yellow eye, you know, that zombie-like head. Nice dry brushing on there, just looks really good. You got a nice American flag emblem right there on the chest. I think it looks great. All the yellow on here, and the trim looks really good. This cord right here can be pulled out. I think they did it on purpose because, you know, when you're kind of posing them around, this will stretch, and in order for it to pull out, it prevents it from, you know, actually tearing or breaking off. So I'm glad that they did something that's very smart. This back piece right here does not come off, so that's attached to the belt. You can take off the backpack. So again, I'm not really sure if it's meant to be an accessory. I kind of just count it that way because it's not actually a part of the figure. So you can just clip that on right there, and that looks great. Lots of great indents and scratches and things like that. That's very, very cool. Love that a lot. But you can see the nice metal parts in his legs, that silver. The hands look really, really good. I love that, man. This is a really nice looking figure. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this character, and I wasn't really super excited to get this figure with this set, but man, getting him in hand, he's pretty good. Like, I'm really surprised. Like, this is easily one of the better Deathlok figures that we've ever seen, so I love that. Nice golds. I love the golds on the back of the calf. Those look very nice. Even got treaded feet and whatnot. All the silver and the browns all look really good. We do get some yellow smudging right up in there in his crotch area. You can see that right there. Huh? You see that? Huh? Yeah. So overall, really good sculpt, really good paint. I love that a lot. Just a beautiful and really wicked looking figure. I dig it. So let's take a look at the articulation now. So the head is on a ball joint, doesn't roll around left and right like that, up about that far, which is really good, down about that much, pivot side to side a little bit. Arms can go full 360, you just kind of get the backpack out of the way, up about that far, rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows, but it goes just past 90 just because of the bulkiness of the figure. We get rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist, so that works very nice. We do get an ab crunch, allows you to crunch back and forth like so. Rotation at the waist. This belt is a separate piece, so it does not really hinder articulation whatsoever. We got hip joints that kick very nice and forward that much. Back, not so much. Do the splits very well. This figure does the splits better than some of the other figures in this wave who are more agile, so I don't know what that's about, but I mean, good on this Deathlok figure. Rotation in that upper thigh. We got double jointed knees, rotation at the boot, ankle joints allows you to point the toe up and down, and a very good ankle rocker. So overall, I think this is a really good figure. Like, again, I'm really surprised at how much I really do like it. I think he's really awesome, and if you're looking for just a really cool Deathlok figure, I think this is probably the best one to get right now. You know, I know Marvel Select has one that's pretty good, and then the old Marvel Legends, I used to have that old Marvel Legends one from, what was it, Toy Biz? That was a really good figure. I had that one for the longest time, but I long since sold it, and I don't regret it because I like this one a lot better. He's just such a great and tough looking action figure with that gun and the sculpt and paint. Just a beautiful piece, and I think he is definitely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Marvel Legends comparison, here he is standing next to the 6 other figures from this wave that I've already previously reviewed. And just for fun, here he is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Marvel Legends Deathlok. Now overall, this is actually a really sweet action figure. I'm actually really surprised at how much I really do like him. He's got an amazing sculpt, really good and vibrant paint apps with that red and yellow, and that metallic silver is just fantastic. He's got an amazing head sculpt, and I love his weapons. That big Gatling gun is just one beefy weapon, and I am so excited to have it. This is one kick-ass action figure, and I think he would be great in any of your Marvel Legends collections. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.